with everything falling apart, but something where you might have planes taking off, and then on top of the planes, those rockets, people sitting in things like this may then take off from the planes. Now, if you're talking about space tourism, that is a little bit further down the road, and that's what we'll be talking about in about half an hour's time. Could it be that we're all sitting in one of these? It costs quite a bit at the minute at some point. Going off for our holidays, never mind Cornwall or the south of Spain, we could actually be taking off, going into space. But that is a long way down the line. It costs quite a lot of money. We'll be talking about that a bit more in a bit. But first, before all of that, here's a bit of news, travel and weather, where you are on planet Earth.
Hello, good morning. Now the latest news from the northwest. And 5 people have been taken to hospital following a house fire in Manchester. A man and 4 children aged between 10 and 17 are receiving treatment. Crews were called at about 2:30 this morning. St Chad's Road in Withington is currently closed as emergency services deal with the incident. An investigation's underway after a man's body was found on the central reservation at the M53 in Wirral. It was discovered between junctions 2 and 3. Merseyside police believe there had been a road accident in the area around 7 o'clock last night. The Labour leader Jeremy Corbyn has called for greater openness and accessibility for people wanting to stand in the Greater Manchester and Liverpool City region mayoral elections. Anyone who lives in the area can stand in the contest in May, but they must put down a £5,000 deposit. The Electoral Commission has warned the government it will deter people from standing.
Elections need to be open for all of us. Democracy should be open for all of us, and I want a democracy where everyone feels able to participate. That is what participation in community life is all about.
But is 5,000 too high?
It sounds a lot of money to me.
Manchester's Metropolitan University will make a final decision today over whether to close its Crewe campus. 10 years ago, there were around 6,000 students across MMU's 2 sites in South Cheshire. Today, there's only 1,600 left at one remaining site, and officials claim it's no longer sustainable. Stars of the Clapham Club in Liverpool have been speaking about what it's really like performing at the legendary venue. It opened 60 years ago and helped launch the Beatles, Cilla Black and the Merseybeats, amongst others. Tonight, a special documentary on BBC One will lift the lid on what conditions were like inside.
Because it was a cellar club, there was this strange aroma, horrible smell, very distinctive, body sweat, condensation, Dettol. It was a dungeon, really.
And you can see the Cavern, the most famous club in the world, here on BBC One at 7:30 tonight. And in Rugby League, the new Super League season kicked off last night and St Helens made a winning start. They ground out a 6-4 win over Leeds. Time now for the weather. Here's Charlie Slater.
Good morning to you. Looks like we're in for quite a cold day today. Plenty of cloud around as we make our way through the next few hours. Occasionally that cloud is going to thin and break to allow for something a little bit brighter. But in the main it is a dull and cloudy and overcast day today. And there is the potential for the odd wintry flurry in the air as well. The temperature's about 3 or maybe 4 degrees Celsius. We then go through to tonight and into the early hours of Saturday morning. And up over higher ground, the scope for a few snow showers here and there as temperatures fall away to around freezing, if not